our beehive.
Oh, nice.
Making fresh honey. Seems to be doing pretty good. They're kicking out all the dead ones right now. There was some dead ones in the hive from last year, so they go in and they clean up all the dead bees, and then establish the hives themselves, so they have a nice strong hive. They clean the whole entire hive out and make some really good honey for us. Hopefully.
You sell that?
Yep, we do. It's really good. It's these are Italian bees, so they're a little bit more friendly than your average bee. Like we had Russian ones last year, and they were super aggressive, and you didn't really want to mess with them because they'll come at you and attack you. These are Italian bees, so they're a little bit more docile. They will sting you. They are a bee, you know. They are a honey bee. They will protect their nest, but as far as being aggressive, bees actually get used to your smell. They get used to your sound. They get used to your smell, and they get used to you being around. And then they're not annoyed by your presence anymore. They actually get used to it, so they won't hurt you. They have 50 times the smell of a human. So bees have an incredible sense of smell, which you never really think about. But bees are like really smart, and like they actually remember your sound, they remember your smell, they remember all your stuff, and you can see all the dead ones. See here? These are all the ones they've actually moved out of the hive that died last year, because we had a hive that didn't do well and a lot of them died off, and now all these bees, the worker bees, are taking all the dead ones out of the hive and putting them down there and getting rid of them out of the hive, so they're got a new life in there, have a nice new clean hive. But you see how calm they are. You know, like normally you don't stand this close to a beehive. You'd be getting, they're used to me, they're used to kind of me being around, so they're not very aggressive, but they're definitely it's not worth poking them. You wouldn't want to tap the top of that. You'd be in a world of pain. They'd come at you. I leave a little water thing in when they have no water. I leave a hose on drip all the time, so they have a nice little rock area, and I put water in it so that way they can always have water to feed off of. If they don't have any fresh water, it's dry, it's hot out, so I like to make a nice little thing of water for them to come and collect their water and stuff. They don't need a lot, but just...
And they pollinate.
Oh yeah, that's why we have them. For all these plants running along here, they all need the bees. Bees are important. They're what makes our plants grow. They're used to my smell, and so they get used to people's scents, their smells, their everything, and so they start becoming used to you, and they won't attack you. I work over here all the time, and I have no problem with the bees. They pretty much know me, I know them, and I respect them. You know, mess and tap their hive or anything stupid, because that will piss them off. But you give them their space. Usually they're pretty good. Right down in the hive, you can actually
shot of the dead ones.
You can actually hear them. Yeah, and there's all the dead ones down below. It's really hard to see. I'm not quite used to this camera yet, but you can see I got the bees going in and out. And they don't even bother me. Easy, right there. See that little bastard?
And there, that's a cucumber beetle. That's the most destructive pest I got around here. Them things eat my cucumbers, they eat my squash. They are a super nuisance.
I'm not gonna let him get away. He's dead. We don't like him. They got the yellow and the black. Them damn things.
There's another one. There's two of them right there mating on the plant. Bastards. They will eat all of your blossoms. They'll eat your plants down. They're already starting to be destructive on my squash. They are ruthless. They'll kill your cucumbers, they'll kill your squash, they go in your blossoms, they eat your blossoms, so they pretty much destroy your whole entire crop. Okay.
Alright, got some spaghetti squash. Bring it up to the field. Gotta fertilize the holes. Hopefully it's not too wet. Killed 1 million caterpillars yesterday. Just everywhere you look.
They look like seeds.
Yeah, they're little monsters is what they are.
And this is even more.
Here's another pest for you. Squash bug.
Stink bug?
Squash bug. They literally will eat your squash plants. So not only did I find cucumber beetles, we got this guy too. Trying to kill off kill your plants. Everything tries to kill your stuff.
Another one.
To this little flat. And they eat all those holes all through these plants. See all the destruction that thing's already caused? Really stress you out. Kill them things.
What are these called?
Some kind of turtle, tortoise beetle. Kind of looks like a tortoise. Another destructive bug. Then we got these guys here. The golden bugs that are eating the morning glories. They're a morning glory eater. They're all over the place. It's funny, you can't find them when you're looking for them. They're elusive. You can see the destruction though. It's obviously there. Cucumber beetle. You get him?
Yep.
Bastard. Now he's on the tomato. He's right there on the edge. There's another one of those tortoise bugs.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
of course it
flew off.
But it does look like a tortoise.
And they're falling out of the apple trees and then coming in and attacking us.
Have you ever got bitten by one?
No. Not yet. I stay right away. Kind of know better. I stay clear as much as I possibly can. See the one in the corner? That's not their nest. That's a gypsy moth nest. And that is harmful to your tree, but it's not going to fall down and make you get a rash all over your body. So that's going to eat all your leaves just like the rest of the stupid caterpillars do. But that's not what we're looking for.
And are you going to spray them?
You can spray it on them directly and it won't kill them. So, yeah, not good. We're in the danger zone right now. You know, imagine trying to cover every inch of this tree. It's impossible. You can tell by the dots on the end.
And what is that? It's our potato legs.
with my bare hands. It creeps me out wicked. And the other stuff is bindweed. It's in the morning glory family, but it's not like actually morning glory, and the seeds will survive in the ground for like 30 years. And when you plow the fields, like when you till the fields and stuff, it brings the seeds up to the surface so they get light, and then when they get light, then they're able to germinate. And so now, like, there's a whole thing about not tilling, like no-till gardening, where you make beds. It's called lasagna, and so you put down like wood chips and leaves and stuff like that, like organic material, and then you put down a layer of cardboard, and then you put down like straw and hay, and then you put down like your manure and your dirt and stuff, and it like in layers, and then you plant into the manure, and then you don't till the ground, and so you keep the organisms that are in the ground, and then you keep like all the old seeds and stuff right in the ground so they don't get light to germinate, and then you have less weeds. It works. It really does work. So.
And the cow manure will germinate? Is that?
So the cow manure, it will fertilize the plant. So once it gets old enough, it turns into just dirt, basically. And so then that's the best dirt to plant your flowers in. Like they call it black gold, basically. And so that's what you want, like as your top layer in your lasagna bed. But here, when you have so much space, it's really hard to do that because it takes a lot of like time and materials to be able to make beds, and with the amount of beds that we have, there's just no way we'd be able to do that. But for like a home gardener, for like your raised beds and stuff, that's how people are doing it for their raised bed, because you end up building it up from the ground, and then you just like encase it in wood or rocks or whatever to make a bed out of it. Yeah. But because when you till it, the sun, when you till the soil, the sun kills the good bacteria, and it kills the good, bugs and beneficial stuff that's in the soil, because it gets hot and it dries out when it gets to the surface. And when you do that with the lasagna beds, it doesn't bring any of that stuff to the light, and the roots grow down through. And then because you're adding the new stuff, it's not like compacted and hard. You have to till it. So it's pretty interesting, really. I'm gonna get that one like off.